Hello and welcome to Saguaro Spotlight. I'm Garna Mejia. Joining us today is Dr. Mark Stieg. He's a longtime Valley resident, he's an orthodontist, and he's also a Scottsdale Charro. We'll find out about that in a second. Dr. Stieg, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you, Garna. It's happy to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. Dr. Stieg, the Scottsdale Charros are an organization that has been in the Valley for several years. They have a rich history and legacy here. Can you tell us a little bit more about them and how you got involved with them?
Yeah, Garna, the Scottsdale Charros have been around actually for about 50 years. They started out as some business leaders that wanted to do something within the community to help the community, and kind of a philanthropic group, if you will. And being a member of the Charros is by invitation only. And gosh, probably 15 plus years ago, I was invited and accepted, and it's been really one of the wonderful parts of my life. It's really been great.
What are some of the values that they cherish, or what's their motto?
Well, the Charros kind of started out as this little Western group, and I think that's near and dear to most us Arizonans. We love our Western heritage, and the Charros embraced that. And part of what the West was built on was this culture of depending on each other and helping each other. And I think the Charros embraced that and used that to help do good things within the city.
Why did they want to be called the Scottsdale Charros?
I have no idea. That's a great question. Charros are gentlemen riders.
In Spanish?
In
the
Spanish.
Word charro is, yep.
That's exactly right. And so I think, it kind of fits us. We still have an annual trail ride each year on horseback where we go to different places in Arizona and enjoy the scenery and the beauty of that area, have the camaraderie with each other, get to know each other. We invite guests each year, and some of those guests eventually become members and help us fulfill our mission of helping people here in the great city of Scottsdale.
But I know that you guys aren't just, worried about having fun and hanging out and being cowboys or charros together. You're also really involved in lots of organizations and activities here in the Valley. For example, the Scottsdale Charros sponsor a scholarship for Scottsdale Community College. Can you tell me a little bit about that scholarship and how it kind of came about?
Oh, that's a great question. One of our members, Dr. Arthur Decabooter, was the president of SCC for over 20 years.
Yes.
And a really great man. The Charros decided to endow a scholarship in his name for an SCC student each year. And we also do that with other areas of education with Scottsdale Unified School District. Specifically, we have scholarships for students within the district that they can apply for, our future teacher scholarship. We also have scholarships for teachers within SUSD to go get their master's degree to help elevate themselves within the district and help benefit the kids in their classrooms, which we think is a very important part of the community. Having a strong education system helps a community, helps make a community stronger. And the Charros are all about that. We are big in education, and from SCC and Scottsdale School District, both, we put a lot of resources into those programs.
And you guys aren't, out there. It's not like people hear about the Scottsdale Charros. I mean, they might hear about El Charro, the restaurant, but they don't hear about Scottsdale Charros. You guys are kind of, in my opinion, a little bit behind the scenes. You do a lot, but it's always, you're not out there to get glory and fame. If there was one thing that you want, the public to kind of know about the Scottsdale Charros, what would that be? What do you want them to know you guys as?
Well, it's kind of the cowboy way to kind of quietly go about your business, and the Charros very much emulate that. We are happy to be behind the scenes helping the community in any way that we can. I think that the legacy of the Charros in helping Scottsdale has been fantastic. We've done things to help support not only education, as we discussed before, but also help with renovations on ball fields within the city, especially along the Indian Bend Wash and the Greenbelt area. We've also helped with various other things within the community, and one of the things that I think is really terrific is most recently the Western Heritage Museum, which has just opened in Scottsdale. The Charros were major contributors to that. Once again, it's an educational opportunity for all ages and is really a wonderful, wonderful place to go visit.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stieg. We have a break that we have coming right up, but when we get back, we're going to find out a little bit more about the activities that they're involved in and how it is that they go about fundraising. We'll also find out how Dr. Stieg, actually the why of why he is involved in this and what he gets out of this personally when we come back to Saguaro Spotlight. Hello and welcome back to Saguaro Spotlight. I'm Garna Mejia. Before the break, we got to meet Dr. Mark Stieg, and he's a Scottsdale Charro. He just told us a little bit about it, and we're going to find out a little bit more about what it is that you guys do to fundraise, to get the funds so that you can go out there and help your community. Dr. Stieg, what are some of the activities that you guys sponsor?
Garner, our major activity is spring training baseball there at Scottsdale Stadium. We have an agreement with the San Francisco Giants and the city of Scottsdale to help organize and in some aspects run spring training. And for that we have certain advertising that we sell and ticket sales for VIP areas and such. And from those proceeds we raise money that we can then give back to the community in the forms of various charities that we support.
And I know we have a video, so we'll go ahead and take a look at it. And it kind of explains a little bit. I think it's so fun that you can raise money and have fun, and people can like donate to a good cause and have fun. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
And family friendly. I love it.
This is Scottsdale Stadium. This is spring training baseball. This is America's pastime, and the experience is off the chart awesome. Major League Baseball spring training is where championship dreams begin for the players. But for the Valley, it means millions for our local economy and benefits that last well beyond the spring season. Steeped in tradition, historic Scottsdale Stadium is the spring training home of the San Francisco Giants. And thanks to more than 160,000 fans that come to the turnstiles every March, the Scottsdale Charros are able to raise millions of dollars for local charitable and civic organizations that target youth sport and education causes. But we can't do it without you. Your support of the Charros during spring training is truly appreciated, and there are lots of ways you can get involved. The Charros kick off the spring training season with the First Pitch event, a high-energy dinner, dance, and auction held in downtown Scottsdale. This popular event draws more than 1,000 people for a night of Western-themed fun that gets it all started. Once the games begin, the Charros offer exclusive in-stadium advertising and promotional opportunities throughout the spring training season designed to grow your business. The Charros also offer the crown jewel of the spring training experience, the Charro Lodge. Located just above the outfield on the first baseline, the Lodge provides the best seats in the house during the season. Available for individual or group sales, the Charro Lodge offers an all-inclusive price. You get your game ticket and entrance to the lodge, and it's clearly the place to be. So if you're looking to promote your company or just want to have some fun in the sun with family and friends, join the Scottsdale Charros and hit a home run for our community. Spring training at Scottsdale Stadium. It's gonna be big. To join the fun, visit springtraining.com.
We were talking off camera how fun it is that you guys have these fundraisers where you're like bringing families together. It's wholesome activities, but everyone that contributes knows that at the end of the day it's going to benefit someone else. How great is that?
It's awesome. It is really fun. You know, one of the neat things about being associated with the Charro organization is really working side by side with a lot of really great people serving the same mission to go out and try to help others within the community. And gives you a feeling of being on a team, you know, and doing something important that's selfless, that's for others, not necessarily something to help yourself or your own line of work. It's really a really cool feeling.
Dr. Stieg, if someone wants to get involved or donate to the Scottsdale Charros, how can they do that?
Well, we receive donations through the Charro Foundation, and an easy way to link up with the Charro Foundation is through our website, which is charros.com.
CHARROS. That is awesome and easy and fun. I like it. You're involved in this wonderful organization and you've been with them for many years. You guys go out there and you do all of these things, and it's not like you're, you know, getting material gain from it. What is it? Why is it that you do it, and what is it that you want maybe a younger generation to know about service?
You know, you get to meet a lot of really interesting people along the way when you contribute to various organizations. And you get the opportunity to really feel good about what you're doing. And I think that's just a really great combination. You know, we all get the opportunity in our lives to really step up and help somebody else. You never know when that's going to happen. But I will say that when you do get the opportunity and you do take action to do that, on the backside of that are really some great, great opportunities for growth, learning, and good feelings about it. And I think it's wonderful to do that, and I would encourage all our young people to get engaged in different things that help our community. So,
what do you want people to remember you as? An artichoke?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I would have to say I hope that people remember all of us Charros for the good things that we do within the community, and I think that being quiet about it and being kind of behind the scenes is a wonderful way to do it. So you can get a lot of things done when you're not having to, you know, put on a show. Just go out and get it done. It's kind of our motto.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stieg, for being with us today. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here at Saguaro Spotlight with us.
That was it. I was going to say we need to do that one again. Because I want to say